were just
Commenting
commenting.
at this, I'm angry at what they did.
Well,
what
here,
they
let's
said.
turn this sun so you're not.
I'm all right.
Oh, there we go. How's that? Oh, yeah, I could kind of.
Stand here. No, if you stand here, then you can see me.
Brilliant. No, I mean, we were just we were looking at the age group that seemed to be consistently really young people, and we were thinking that it was so strange that this community was so apathetic at at the age group between 25 and 45.
They're all at work. These people have picked a time when people are at work.
That's a very good.
And most people at work couldn't take off. I mean, I had three friends to email me that they just could not get me.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
So, and also they started, the first two were at high school, so they're going to get a lot of high school students, and they did. I mean, that was amazing to me. Best civics class those high school students ever had.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, that it truly is a work in progress. Now, have you followed? What's his name again? Phelps, Reverend Phelps. I'm sorry, he's just not working
When I finished Granby High,
I have read a lot about him on the internet, but no, I don't try to follow him.
Well, I mean, when he's here, do you feel it's worthwhile asking him to see what he tells you?
I think a lot of people. I wish there were more. But you notice they do not have anything scheduled after 5:30.
Right.
All four. They come in full. I think they were very flustered at the first two sites we were at today. I was very close to them, and they were really angry and very frustrated. And the second place, they demonstrated 2 blocks from where they said they would be. And when we got there, they were singing and making a lot of noise and being really militant.
Yes.
Within 5 minutes, they were shut up because there was too much noise against them.
Well, I was really impressed.
We're being effective.
I think so. I was really impressed by that. To tell you the truth, I didn't realize where they were most of the thing, and I thought that was a great thing. That nobody's seeing this message of hate, but rather.
The most interesting thing that's happened. The first place was Granby High School.
Yes, we were there.
And I got there an hour early because I didn't know what the lay of the land would be. I didn't know how much police protection or how many protests there would be. So I scattered it all out, and there was a whole bunch of students down on one corner. You may remember that. So I went down to talk to them eventually. And one guy said, I just can't believe people are like this. They couldn't believe it. So then we walked up to the other corner where they were. And this young man was probably a high school senior, like about 16 to 18. Still looking at the sign, said, I just can't believe this.
It is mind-boggling.
He couldn't believe it when he was looking right at it.
Recently, we've been. I'm starting a GLBT-friendly magazine for the Hampton Roads area. The first one online. We thought this was important. I was just so impressed by the turnout of everybody.
I couldn't believe there were so many young gay people.
Yeah.
The second place, another very interesting thing happened when we finally got up to the school, to the corner where they were 2 blocks from where they said they'd be. And children, they looked to me as though they couldn't possibly be as politically aware as they are now. They turned out to be gay too, but they were in these folks' faces, just angry. And they couldn't have been 15 years old.
Yeah. Well, I think that
it's just amazing.
Between your generation and my own generation, there has been a huge amount of
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. Well, probably only 3. Good work. All of my doctors go here.
One of these kids, black again, asked me, "Are you a Christian?" I said, "No, I'm an atheist." "Are you gay?" I said, "No, I'm straight." And he looked me in the face and said, "Why are you here?" And I said, "Because I don't like this kind of hate. I oppose it, and if you don't oppose it, it'll be in your house the next time you turn around. It'll be official.
It spreads.
The governor of this state, I'm surprised, could have been here. He takes positions just like these people.
You know,
do you know it's now legal in Virginia to fire somebody because they're gay?
Well,
thanks to this governor?
We just were up to Richmond for Equality Virginia's Lobby Day. In fact, do you know about EV?
No.
Well, he's
I
gonna.
know that there is one.
Yeah.
But I didn't know there was a lobby day.
Yeah, the Lobby Day. We traveled up there with Mark Hinckley, who's on the board of directors for Equality Virginia, and we met with the senators. We met with Senator McWaters, and we heard of the aid in the transition offices of the governor, and I was really shocked. That was the first I heard of it, was sitting there in that auditorium that morning, that the governor of the state has now removed something that has been signed while the debate goes on, out of courtesy to all people. And but we did know that Senate Bill 1166 passed, and that does add to the litany of things on the Virginia Civil Rights Bill, sexual orientation and gender identity. So that is a coup. Unfortunately, the governor of this state...
And between you and me, the Attorney General who got elected with him, Cuccinello, is much worse. He's an activist, this guy's going to go after.
Yeah. Well, we're going to hope to counteract that with some positive messages,
well,
like we saw
you're
today.
here.
I think that it's important that we have a voice.
It's amazing to me that so many folks are here, and I'm really glad at their youth, because I think that the people my age and younger, most of them are at work.
Right, that's true. Well, we really appreciate talking with you, and I hope that we can use some of that for our
You have my permission to use this.
Who are you?
My name is Wythe Holt. I'm a retired law professor, and I live in Newport News, Virginia.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Where are
Holt.
you all from?
I grew up in Kensington, England. I am a German national there, and I now live here in Virginia Beach after 10 years in New York City.
It didn't sound much like you were Virginian, but you sure sounded good.
Well, originally, I'm sure they all sounded quite like I do.
My guess is that we sounded more like you than you sound like us.
Yes, but
I suspect that late Elizabethan is very different from what either of us would have understood very well.
I'm very sure of
At
that.
any rate, I'm glad you're here, and I can't wait for your newspaper to come out.
Well, we're doing it all online. That way everybody can see it. Because, you know, GLBT-friendly publications often are only in bars, if you're lucky, in a library. So we want to make it accessible to anybody. We think that the straight community as well should maybe look at our publication and see who we are as a people and a group. And I think perhaps that opens up understanding, rather than trying to tell them.
What we all need to do, I don't mean submerging, what we all need to do is think of ourselves with our different identities as part of the human